What are we doing here? We have to have realistic expectations. It's about control, this area. So parents may feel overwhelmed as a result of taking on the sole responsibility for participation in the late talkers' care and teaching. Like it could have happened during COVID. It could happen because you don't like the results the speech therapist is getting. It's because you don't have a speech therapist at all. Any of those things could be happening, and you decided to be the primary responsibility. And then you decided to go all in to be a therapist and ABA practitioner 24/7 in your house. You watched them do it, and then you started prompting and using exchange. I had a mom tell me that she makes her son go to the bathroom by taking away his toy until he goes, and then she gives it back to him when he comes back, and that's how she gets him to go to the bathroom in the house. So I get it. You guys are doing these things, and I promise you there's a better way. There's a better way to get sustainability, because if she's not there someday when the child's at school or whatever, she's got to have somebody else take her child's thing away from him. Other people aren't going to want to facilitate bathroom time with your kid by taking things away from them. It's not sustainable out in the world in real progress, right? So you have to teach everyone around you how to successfully interact with the late talker so they can help. And exchange is not necessary. They can't do it like that. They need to teach empowerment and independence. And you've got to be facilitating empowerment and independence at home if you want your kid to be empowered and independent when they go out in the community. If you want your kid to be potty trained so they can go to the school, it's up to you to get them independent in potty training. If you want your kid to pass the test so they can go get into a school or go to a place, it's up to you to teach them how to pass those tests. Not teach the test, but teach your child the independent skills they need. That's why they give those tests. They want to see how independent your child is, how much help do they need, because at school, they won't hesitate to help your child hand over hand do what they need them to do, because they've got a whole bunch of kids they got to teach. They make kids do things. This is different. You have the opportunity as the child's primary caregiver to facilitate their lifelong improvement and independence. So work with fewer strategies. Don't overwhelm yourself. Keep it easy that you can sustain, right? One little thing every day, 1% every day for 100 days gets you to 100%. You have to be realistic with yourself and this kid. Can you expect other people to bribe your child to do things like you do at home? No. Do you want that to happen even? I wouldn't. Okay? So you strive for at least one positive action daily and expect no more of yourself. If you do extra, give yourself extra credit. Extra's good, but you have to be sustainable every single day. Something has to change if you are exhausted. Look at this lady. She's exhausted. And because she's exhausted, stuff starts wrecking in her life. If stuff is wrecking in your life, you can't keep your house clean. You can't keep your kids fed. Can't keep food in the house. Can't. Something's got to change. Okay? All right. I pulled a second card because I was inspired to pull a second card, and again, was not disappointed. Here's what the late talkers need, and here's what you can do to help you feel less exhausted. Let's try it my way this time. These late talkers are super, super smart, and they're communicating every single day to tell you what they want and how they want to do things. This kid does not want to kick a soccer ball. She doesn't care about making goals. She likes to see how she can balance it on her head. She's the boss of this, instead of other people being the boss of her, trying to control her. Make her do things their way. She's learning and she's happy, right? And she's doing something cool. Let's see what the back of this card says. Also a yellow card. Be flexible and adapt, ladies and gentlemen. Late talkers are more likely to accept the job and follow the rules, which is what you want in your outcome, when you also offer opportunities to join in exploring and learning about their interests every day. Rules are meant to be understood together as a cooperative experience. And some rules are meant to be bent and broken in the avenue of evolution, right? The old way, we got to do it this way, by the book. This is not by the book learning. Language facilitation is a very intuitive, collaborative, connected process. Okay, so observe the lay talkers play, state that you want to join, and initiate the lay talkers act. Imitate their actions, not initiate, imitate. Do what they do, right? Ask for directions. Talk about all the details as you learn. Let them teach you. Let them teach you.